Yo, what is up, viewers? It is me, Arshan, and today I'm going to be showing you a scenario. If every single empire in history came back, just know this. Sorry, I'm a little sick. Just know that this is episode 1 of many episodes to come. Also, I'd like to make a little announcement that this is actually the island of Cyprus, if none of you ever knew. And Cyprus is divided into North Macedonia, the Raven Empire, as I call it, because I don't know the actual name, the Byzantine Empire, and the British Empire. And Cyprus will unfortunately never get any new changes because Cyprus is already divided enough. But here are the empires I'm going to go over in today's episode. It'll be good. The first empire being the Ottoman Empire. I just gotta fix something. So the Ottoman Empire, sorry, I'm really sick. So the Ottoman Empire, oh my god, all this tough stuff. So the Ottoman Empire basically expands from modern day Turkey down to Saudi Arabia. That's really not much, sorry. There's also Yemen and the Omani Empire and the Yemen Empire, by the way. There's also World War I Saudi Arabia. And also, we have the White Squared Empire, which is a region which used to be part of the Mongol Empire, if you didn't know. There is also the Yellow Squared region and the White Dawn region, as I call it, and main Mongol Empire, which is in the region of China. It's over here. Next gosh, viewers, please subscribe so I get better. Next is the Empire of Japan, which stretches all the way from, well, Japan, all the way down to Malaysia. Next is the Indonesian Empire, which is basically modern day Indonesia, but a lot of land is occupied, that's why. Then we have the American Empire, which is all the way here. The reason it's called the Mexican Empire is French and Britain. But it's basically British Columbia, Idaho, and 2 other states, plus other parts of the US, plus their German claim, along with their Filipino claim. Next empire we're going over is called Mafalindo. It's classified as a failed empire. Why is it called a failed empire? The reason is because Malaysia, Indonesia, and Philippines planned to officially unite, but before they could, sea levels rose and they couldn't unite. So I decided it would be cool to unite Mafalindo. Next is the British Empire, which stretches all the way from Canada to Australia, obviously. Then there's the Dutch Empire, which only gets this much of Indonesia so far. By the way. Then there is Siam, French Indochina, which is looks like it's just being man. Oh my god. And then there's the Khmer Empire, which I did learn Khmer one time, but then I forgot everything that I learned. Yeah, really silly. Then there is the Vietnamese dynasty. Sorry, Vietnamese people. I'm not trying to offend your culture, but I don't even know the real name. So I'm just going to call it the Vietnamese dynasty, which stretches from modern-day Vietnam into somewhere in Thailand or Siam. We'll bring back every empire of the world. Then we have Taiwan, or the Republic of China, that's their name, but people call it Taiwan. Then there is the Gray region. The Gray region basically spreads out amongst places that don't have any flags. Also, they kind of also spread into a yeah. Then there is the Qing dynasty, China's golden age. There's also the Democratic Republic of China, modern-day China. I'm also going to go over something that prevented becoming an empire or under empire control. But yeah, we have modern-day China, which is over here because I need to make this for these guys. Turkic Empire, the Wolf Empire. I don't even know the real name. Sorry, Turkey. I'm sorry, I don't know the name. Greater Pakistan. I just added that. Also, they get Eastern Pakistan, or more known as Western Bangladesh, and Britain takes the rest. And yeah, that's so far China's division. There's also the Mongol Empire. It's tiny, okay, I didn't even get it down. But then there is also good old Korea. Yeah. So yeah, there's not much to go around here, so we'll just move on to the Mauryan Empire. Also, if you don't know, this is the country of the Maldives, which is also not, that doesn't have an official flag. So, the Mauryan Empire is the white squared empire, the yellow squared empire, the round empire. Yeah. Then there is also the Russian rebels. The Russian Empire, communist rebels. We go down. We also get the Persian Empire. Also, if you didn't know, the White Squared Empire actually managed to slip right under the Persian Empire without causing any casualties. Just barely. With the White Squared Empire group, there's also the Macedonian Empire along with the Persian Empire, Palestine when it was in its golden age. Also, if you didn't notice, this entire region over here in the Roman region is red. Sorry to say it like that, but it's true. Like, have you seen the Roman Empire? There is literally constantly red. Oh, all over the place. Alright, there's also French Syria, World War I, Saudi Arabia, the Bulgarian Empire, Yemen, the Roman Empire, and the yeah. Then there is another one of the Roman Syria, the Byzantine, and the its existence. Anyways, we have the Moroccan Empire, which stretches from northern Algeria all the way down to over here, Western Sahara. Then there is the Tunisian Empire, which used to exist before it collapsed because of the Romans. Then we have the Spanish Empire, which will go on to South America, where it occupies Puerto Rico, and parts of Cuba as well. Also, Dominican Republic, the Bahamas, and Jamaica also managed to survive colonization or empirism. But this is where the real stuff comes in. We have the Spanish Empire taking over its Spanish sprinklers all over South American region. The Argentinian Empire, also Bolivia and Chile, just managed to slip their way into its existence of life, while everyone else became or just fell to an empire. There's also Dutch Suriname, French Guyana, British Guyana, British Guyana. Also, please subscribe if you love this video. Episodes every few days or something. Then there's Grand Colombia, which takes over Western Guyana. Then there is this and then there's El Salvador, which also survived. Then there is good old Central America, and they got split between Central America and Britain. Britain. But yeah, Central America used to be a united country before it wasn't. Then there is the good old Mexican Empire, which fell because the Americans had greed for land, obviously. Then there's the stinking Americans! Yeah? That's pretty much it for North America. The Britons take over Canada, and the French take over Quebec, obviously. Then we move on to Greenland and Iceland, getting split between Norway and Denmark, obviously. They are partners. Denmark takes most of it because they're the good old buddies. Yeah, this is what the Kingdom of Norway and the Kingdom of Denmark used to look like, by the way. And then there is the There's also the Nordic Empire, which stretches from parts of Sweden to parts of Finland. There is also the Norway-Sweden Union, which takes over parts of Norway and Sweden. Yeah, that's why I did it like that. Then we have early Kevin Ross. Also, I'm pretty sure, according to my calculations, of course, I'm pretty sure that from this guy with the face, from here all the way to this other guy with the face, was where Russia actually originated from. I'm pretty sure that's where Russia actually originated from. Then we have the Kingdom of Russia, I'm pretty sure. Then we have Kevin Ross. Bum ba bum bum ba bum. Sorry, I turned on my saliva. Then there is the Poland-Lithuanian conflict, which got annexed and built. Then there is Czechoslovakia, which this is what it would look like today, obviously. Oh, it's EU, it's World War II Germany, no one likes you anymore. No one ever likes you. Also, in the war with USA and Germany, the USA is completely shared in Germany, which is the German Empire, actually. And then, there's also hello! There's also the Holy Roman Empire, aka the Holy Roman Emperor ripoff. Then we obviously have the Kingdom of Italy. Who doesn't know the Kingdom of Italy? Which has major beef with Ethiopia. Then we have the Papal States, obviously. Everyone knows the Papal States, which collapsed because of the Italians, obviously. Then we have the San Marino Republic, the Republic of San Marino. And then we have the good old Roman Empire in the north. I was the first empire to exist. One of the first empires to exist. Yeah, the Roman Empire was the peak of empires. The Austrian Empire, which didn't expand even an inch because they are failures. Because they were supposed to demolish year 1, year 2, and there's also Yugoslavia, the Kingdom of Serbia, and the Kingdom of Serbia doesn't exist. The Kingdom of Romania, the Kingdom of Water, so many kingdoms. Europe, yeah, Europe was used to be filled with kingdoms. Yeah. That. And then there is Iraq, which also keeps up the Americans. They got kicked out, obviously. Then there is the German Cameroon. Code red. Code red 6-7. Code red 6-7 off. So yeah, there's also the Grand region here, and there's Spanish Equatorial Guinea. Also, the Kingdom of Benin also gets. Oh, the Kingdom of Benin, you may be asking. Well, that's this guy over here. Yeah, this is the Kingdom of Benin, which got Sao Tome and Principe. Spain got Equatorial Guinea. Yeah, Spain barely got anything during the scramble for Africa. Then there's German Cameroon, as I was saying. Then there's British Nigeria, the Ghana Empire. Yeah, I don't know how a giant like Mali managed to become part of Ghana at one point. There is German Togo, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Guinea-Bissau, and the Gambia, which also managed to avoid colonization, which I'm proud. Round of applause. You saw nothing. Then there is just the French colonial empire, or FCE. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is everything, other than the Ethiopian empire, something like that. And the Belgian DRC, and also the South African Republic, and the British South African, which also has the German empire that have anything to do. And yeah, I just had to mention any little bits there. But yeah, I hope you viewers enjoyed episode numero uno of if every empire came back to existence. See you in episode episode 2. Bye bye.